Welcome back to another episode. Still grinding, still getting everything we need to get. We are leveling Pyrois, he's not looking too hot, but still there is time in the challenge at this moment.
Junior.
Oh no.
Finally, we meet again.
Wait, I know you.
Not again.
Too bad.
We go on a date with John Cena. And main story is not gonna play much of a role in this one.
The story comes to an end.
I'm just gonna tell you that I defeated all of the bosses. And yeah, season 2 is done. I was surprised that the epilogues actually have so much in them. Again, like, there's so much going on. I'm doing a bit of the holo, farming a bit of polychromes, a bit of batteries.
Hey, always nice to see you.
And my agents, well, they are not really there. I get off the master tapes, off the polychromes, still for more pulls that are on the way. I still need to level all of them up, and not only that, but maybe also think about weapons at this point. And I am gonna pull weapons, and I have to level all of these characters. I have them, but still there's so much more to do, and everything is gated by stamina at this point. The discs are another problem entirely. I just try to get like anything at this point, try to farm any set. Paven's Melody is what I go with for Aria, and later on I realize actually I'm not swapping. So that's a bit bad if you stay on one character to use this set. We need a bit of time skipping, so what better way to do this than a montage? So just to recap what really happened, I did get the weapon for Aria, because we were guaranteed, and I did get the weapon for Remielle, so no 25 loose there, and also I did finish main story, and also I did see a lot of new boss enemies. So what are we doing now at this point? We are trying to get disk drives and to get our agents really strong. This is just essentially a time gate. How does disk upgrading work in this game? You have like 3 or 4 substats given on your disk, and as you upgrade you either get a 4th substat if you didn't have a 4th substat to start with, and one of them is gonna upgrade randomly. So you really want them to go into the ones that you need. For example, Remielle here, she really just wants attack and maybe anomaly proficiency. Anything else doesn't really help a lot, maybe Pen a bit. Like, it depends really on the character and what you level up. For example here, let's look at Puff Electro. I want damage and crit rate. It doesn't really go in there, like anomaly proficiency and HP, and now this disc is like unusable, pretty much. I randomly rip a 10 pole on the standard banner and, well, we get something? Is it gonna help the account? Oh, well, not too much, maybe as a cheerleader, but yeah, Nekomata. Just another copy, another M1. I'm not leveling her for any of my teams. Aria, she's level 50 now, and let's put that up to level 60 so that she's as strong as she can be. And now it's all up to skills and discs. Pathan's Melody again. I'm gonna swap that over later on to something else, but for the moment I'm trying to level this just to get this to a usable spot. And the main stats for discs 5, 4 and 6, they are the ones that you really want, so I'm just leveling up just to get the main stat up. There's also this shop called Bardic Needle where you can level up discs specifically for any set and any partition. So let's say I want partition 6 for Remielle, so I'm choosing Feathered Fate. And then I can also choose a main stat if I have this tuning disc that can modify the main stat. When you use a tuner to choose a main stat, you need to choose wisely, just for the right side, because the left one is guaranteed. These tuning discs, they run out. I'm picking percent attack for Remielle because that's the one I need. You could argue that maybe I should have saved it for someone else, but I'm just ripping it here. Also the substat one, just to see how it works. And yeah, I should get something good, right? I just need percent attack and anomaly proficiency, so it can't be that hard, right? So let's see what I get. Well, so let's look at this. Crit rate and HP, I don't need either of those. So let's upgrade and hope that it doesn't really go into anything else but anomaly proficiency. Well, this disc is pretty much over. What about this one? This looks so good. Oh. Yeah, so flat attack is not really what you want. The team is okay. We're doing damage. And we're getting the internet level up. I'm at level 50 now and leveling up characters. The Dennies are not gonna run out at any point. I still have 3 million Dennies. The core skills are the most important ones because they just give you flat power. And they also level your skills sometimes. Pyrois is not looking good. This is not enough. He's a crit damage dealer, so he needs a lot of crit damage, crit rate. At least I have somewhat correct main stats, and you can see that I don't really have the correct substats. Nothing is like highlighted. You really want everything to roll into the ones that you want. Let's say this piece. So we have like attack and crit rate and crit damage, so this can't roll too bad, right? Let's go up all the way to 15 and see. Okay, so it dodged like attack and HP a few times and this is good enough. We can use this. The Sky Ablaze is the set that Pyrois uses, so I wanna go with pen ratio and get a disc partition 5. Let's see what I can get. Maybe something crit rate, crit damage, let's just hope. You can't really influence it, right? It's still good to use the tuning disc, I think, because partition 5 is particularly nasty, because there's just so much that can go wrong. These are the optimal stats for Pyrois, which are recommended. Okay, so we do get crit rate, and if you can enhance it once and see if it can go into crit damage, that might be good. And with correct main stats alone, we are already looking a bit better on Pyrois. Now I wanna try critical Shiyu, even if I know that I can't really clear. I have 25 days left in the challenge at this moment. So I just wanna see nodes 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe how does that go? Node 1, my characters are roughly the same level as the enemy, level 50, level 60, some level 10 characters which are not boosted yet. I can butt stomp them with Aria, so I can hit like everyone at once. Really good, and I think I can do this, and I get an S on the first one, and the damage is for team 1 it's pretty much Pyrois, and then team 2 it's pretty much Remielle, but that works. Let's go for the second node. S again, okay, looking good. Now it's level 60 on node 3, and level 65 on 4. And yeah, I'm noticing this is not going anywhere. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage. So this will take time, and over time we will level everything up. See you in the next one.